Hello, party people. Welcome to Taco Bolos. Borrowed this one from a friend. Thought it was a cool one to show off in videos. Anyway, here are some of the most recent things that I picked up. Let's see. This was TCG Direct, but, not direct. So from one seller, all of these things. One seller? Yeah, that sounds right. Right? Anyway, sorry. Been a long day. We will jump into it. And no, Jewel Lotus. Um, don't have Jewel Lotus. Don't have, man, I can't even remember them right now. There you go. They're out of Commander that fast that I can't even remember them now. All right, so Mirror Mirage. One second, let me mess with the lighting a smidge. Hold on. Think I might be able to do something here. Wow. Should keep. Okay, and then down from there. There we go. That's closer to what I want. All right, so Mirror Mirage. That one I've seen. Josh Lee Kwai use those on his. So yeah, I went ahead and picked up 4 of those. Someone talked about Reenact the Crime and thought it might be stupid good. So I did go ahead and pick up the max that I found on that seller's, 3 of them. And I do like the fact that, they did have. I didn't like the dossier ones so much for murders, but this frame I thought was pretty cool. For this guy, basically you can disguise, has the word 2 on a morph, and when things flip, you get a ping each opponent. Pretty good. At least until they quit making these. Yeah, I like picking up the thick card stocks. I have not picked up this deck yet. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. Money is kind of tight right now. I think the chorus is in that deck, which, yeah, I like that. Love the art. Picked up a Stormfleet. 3 Scythe Claw. Apparently we're doing way more of lose half their life nowadays. Here's one that I really like in my Is It deck. And yeah, these are souped up version. I think I just got the base copy in that deck. And I believe it's non-foil. Thought that one was kind of cool. Might be worth playing with in Selesnya at some point. Picked up 4 of the Vindicator. Got a lot of ground to cover, so I'm just going to go ahead and go kind of fast. Hide in Plain Sight looks kind of cool. I am thinking about picking up the Simic, Scare Tactics or whatever the heck it's called. Not the show. Like Heroes and Legends, that guy likes to, throw in those jokes. Family Matters, not the show. Ill-timed Explosion, draw 2, can discard 2, then ping each creature for X, greatest mana of what was discarded. Krinko, Baron of 10th Street. Sack an artifact, pump up your goblins. Kylox. Ripping cards off the top of your library. I had not owned any Thief of Sanities yet, so I went ahead and picked up 4 of that. I think Repulsive Mutation's really, really good, so I picked up 6, which brings me to 8 on that. Yaris, yeah, if you can't tell, I think I am going to do a morph style deck at some point. He likes to, let's see, Oh yeah, bring face down creatures back from the dead, morphed or flipped, whatever you want to say. Green Sun, Twilight. I have tried that on Arena. It wasn't great, but they had one copy for super cheap, so I said the heck with it, I'll try it. For these guys, Firemane, Avenger. It does a Lightning Helix type effect. 3 copies of Glittering Wish, which I thought was cool. Yeah, and keep in mind, most of this is all like, I don't know, 40 cents or less from what I was, from the buyer I was buying from. Xavier something or other, if you want to look them up. Hopefully I won't. Well, my viewership's pretty low, so yeah, if I blow up Xavier's just from this one video, that would be kind of nuts. Nargle. Oh yeah, it was it does a draw a card, lose a life, but if you've killed or sacked creatures, it could be 7 instead. I do have one copy of this, but I don't have very many surge foils, so I went ahead and picked up those. I was thinking for the Is It deck that I've got. I guess we'll go here next. Can't believe these things, when I first started doing Commander again, or Magic via Commander, these things were going for like $23. So now you can get them for absolutely dirt cheap. Priest. I've got a vampire deck, and my son has a vampire/zombie deck that I'm eventually planning on making for him. Creature Pump for commanders. How many times you played your commander? Mauler, a morph. Plus, it kind of reminds me of good old Spiritmonger. Temple, Wayfaring Temple. Does the whole number of creatures you own is its power and toughness, and when it hits something, populate. 4 set of that. 4 set of the Dragon Orb that gives them haste if you use these to do it. They had 1 Ganex, otherwise I definitely would have picked up more Ganex. Makes treasures for extra dragon, each time a dragon comes into play. If these mana rocks do a dragon additional +1/+1 counter and hex till end of turn for the dragon that you used it on. John, this guy is kind of nuts. You donate your stuff to other people and shenanigans happen because you give them, crazy downside creatures. 4 of the Dragon Orb for blue has Scry 2. I didn't even know about this card. Navigation Orb. Let's see. Search your library. Yeah, 2 basics. It's Cultivate on an artifact stick. So that's kind of neat. Last set. Sunken Palace. I think that might end up being way better than people realize currently. Picked up a couple more Exalted Angels. I've got 2 of the, from the original set. I do like picking up extra copies of lands in particular, and yeah, I don't think I had any. I might have had 1 Jungle Temple, so yeah, picking up 6 of those for various decks was a good idea. This bridge, this thing is stupid good in every deck that I use it in, so it gets thrown in green decks. Mastery, Ugin's Mastery. Cast a colorless creature spell, manifests top of the library, attack with creatures, total power 6 or greater, can turn face down creature face up. Yeah, worth toying with, playing around with in Commander. Oh yeah, Gambit. So it can make 10 power and toughness worth of bodies, and they gain haste, and you can attach your equipment directly to them, so that could be pretty nasty. Couple hour Reckoning, destroy all non-token creatures, convoke, can make it cost less. Increasing Devotion, you can make either 5 white weenies or 10. The Agitator Ants can give +1/+1 counters and goad them. I've got a Bant deck that I'm going to try this out on, and honestly, I'll probably throw it in my Angels deck as well. Mainly just so you can get past lands off on the top of your deck is one thing I'm thinking of. My Bant deck has Falco and Kellen the Kid, and that could go really well with them. More cleric/historic shenanigans. Whales. Island walk. Exile target creature defending player controls. Picked up a bunch of command towers, and actually I had been wanting, I want to say 16 command towers. 16 command towers. I had wanted this artwork for quite a while. I tried to do it maybe a year and a half ago or so, but that deal fell through on TCG Player, and I didn't end up ordering them at the time, and I just now got back around to it. To end the video, probably maybe there's some other really good arts, but very, very cool Commander Sphere art. And I do have a couple copies of that, maybe 4, but I went ahead and bumped it up another 10. All right, well, that is that for now. And, is it? Or did I... Oh, yeah, okay. I think I split that pile in half, my bad. Hollow. This guy that can make a ton of zombie tokens. The, not dead version of Neheb. Grab 3 of those. Ruinous Blast, because, you've always got legendaries, and you could always possibly blow up all their stuff if they don't have legendaries. I haven't messed with Spirit yet, so I got 4 copies of that. 3 of those, because I know I've got a full art of that. Or extended, I suppose. That goes in that deck, too. Then I needed more of those. The more counters for white decks. Grabbed 4 of the Demure. They did have a different art of this. I didn't end up picking it up, but I think I will try to get 3 more of these. It was the same art, but I want to say it was the retro card frame, but I didn't think to pick it up, and I kind of wish I had now. Flooded. 2 Hydra. And I thought it was cool that these, that were never available were made, so I went ahead and picked up 4 of those. Baloth, not a bad idea. Have some more Baloths running around. And then, I went ahead and did 8, 2 whole play sets, 8 of these. Exile all other spells and counter all abilities. Pretty expensive, but when you really want to say no and have the mana to do it. All right, that is all for this one. See you guys.